Cheers! Here at Jamie's for another Metal Brewers, another big double brew day. You can see him in the back if I move out of the way. Over there.
Hey guys!
Adding his sparging water for his second runnings. Very soon I'm going to mash in. Jamie's making another version of his pale ale. The other one was great, but he's just made a few modifications. I'm doing an amber ale today. I haven't brewed it before, something new. Cheers.
First runnings into the boil pot. This is the maiden voyage of the electric brew pot. 4400 watts. See how it goes.
So this is the grain fill. I'll put it up on the screen or down below, a link for what it is. It's about 4 kilos of Marisota. Geez, here we go. 400 of Munich 2, 300 of Crystal, and 200 of Victory. I've got the water first. Mash it, we're putting in 13 litres. I'll go through there one. Oh, so you got it marked down. Oh, cool. We're putting in 13 litres of water at 76 degrees. We want to try and get the mash temp at, once the grain's into 68 degrees for this one. It sounds a little high, but that's what my recipe calls for, and I will lose a couple of degrees over that hour in this esky.
Yeah, that's stayed there, but.
Alright. Go.
Mashing in. Oh, that's toasty wheat. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm holding the manifold down because it likes to try and float up. So I'm just holding the manifold to the bottom of the mash tun so it stays right on the bottom, and then the grain bed will set on there and it won't go anywhere.
Sure I don't get dough balls, and I'm not making dough ball jokes.
How's your mash going, man?
I reckon that's stirred in. Don't know what temp it is.
Got the probe here. Proby. Get in there, Proby. Come on, runnings. And
Mashed in now. Jamie's elements over here in his boil pot. We thought they'd stopped, but they were efficient, and it was actually boiling.
We had a big hot break in there.
Within the time it took me to mash in, so they're working great by the sound of it.
Yeah, we've got 4400 watts, so I think, yeah, we're going to definitely only need one on for the boil, 2 to get it up quicker. The whole idea of electric brew pot is to get the brew day going faster, so we can try and do 4 brews in one day. Don't tell the missuses. Yeah, should be all good.
Okay, I didn't quite hit the temps I was after, so I added another litre of water, and we're at 67.5.6. It's still going up a little bit, so that's close enough to 68 for me. I'm happy with that. Over here, it's a bit dark, it might be lighten up if I come over this way. We've got Jamie's second runnings into the pot as well as his first.
31 litres.
31 litres, and we're going to start the boils. Well, we're starting the boil, they're heating up now. As we say, that's the electric brew pot you've seen the build of in other videos, in Jamie's videos, and I've mentioned it in mine. Here's Jamie's boil. I don't know if you want to talk or...
Yeah, that's one element running. And I've got it running off standard household power point through an extension lead. So there'd be a bit of resistance there, but 2 elements is just going to make it leap out of the pot. And you can see with the rolling boil we've got going there, that's better than the rolling boil we had on the gas burner. And it took about, what, 10-15 minutes from when I put my second runnings out of the ton in to get to boil, which is better than last time too, because that took about 25-30 minutes last time on gas. So, man, I'm happy with electric. I'm glad I went the way.
It's going really well. And I'll have a look at what my mash is sitting at. It actually went up to 67.7 before. It's dropped 0.2 in, I don't know, it's probably been 15-20 minutes. Alright, we got to our hour and we're going for mash out. It's about 73 degrees, which is enough for me. My recipe was a little higher, but I added 6 litres of water, hot water, and that'll do me. We'll leave that for another 10 minutes. Alright, we're just about to take off some of the first runnings. See how clear it comes out. Actually, that's coming pretty clear. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I'll just take a litre off, a litre and a half. I'll fill this jug and I'll recirculate that. It actually looks like it's coming through, not too bad. Slow it down a little. You're probably hard to pick that up on camera, but that's starting to look alright.
Yeah, fly recircuit.
Fly recircuit this into. We've still got a fair bit of depth between the grain bed and the top of the level here, so I don't have to be too careful, but I don't want to mix the whole grain bed up, of course. The last couple of brews we've done, we've never really bothered with a strainer or anything like that, and we've had no problems at all. So that's the bit recirculated. Now we sit and wait till the esky's empty. We'll get back to you. Alright, we're just adding 14 litres of the batch sparge. We're nearly there now. Alright, so I'll give that a little bit of a stir up. We'll leave that for another 10-15 minutes to settle again. Jamie's beer over there is now cooled. It's probably only down to about 30, but that's okay. It won't take long to get down to pitching temp. And I'll put the lid back on here and let this sit. Okay, that's the same hot liquor ton that we made last time. We've detailed it a little bit better.
It's insulated this time too.
Insulated. I got the batch sparge in there, just settling. We're just giving the elements a bit of a clean. There was a bit of gunk left on the elements, so we're just giving them a bit of a clean. Right, here's the first runnings going into the boil pot. Looking nice and clear. Nice colour. I'm not sure how much it is. We'll measure it once it's in here. Not much junk in there at all. That's good. Right, that's just about the end of the second runnings going there. And I think that is the end. Righto. Second runnings going into the boil pot.
Nice and clear. It's still got some sizable colour about it, like coming out of the bucket, but it's a very clear run.
Ooh, I just reckon we're going to be...
Nah, you'll be right. I went right up to 30 last time. Get it all in there.
Dead on 30. See how we go. Get it up to the boil. Chuck some hops in.
Dun it. Dun it.
That's your one, I was going to drink it. Cash's IPA.
Yeah, guys, have a beer.
That's actually Gash Smith IPA Mark II, which is on the cellar door side. Mark 1's better. Mark 1 turned out better. But this is alright too. Here we go. Alright, we've got the boil happening. 20 grams of mag. For the 60 minutes. Last 10-minute hop addition. 10 grams of Cascade, 10 grams of Centennial. There we go. Lovely.
And we're just trying the brew from last brew day.
Yes.
The Golden Ale. And there's that bastard across the road with his saw again. We can't really get a view on that because the light's playing havoc.
So we're still chilling. We're coming out of there. Going through the chiller there. I have the hot water running out under the garage door there. And the cooler water. The Asian man's out the front collecting it. And we're about at, what's that, 5, 10, we're nearly at 15 litres. I'm guessing we're going to get, I don't know, around 22 litres. There we go. There's my fermenter full. There's the spent grain. I can't pitch the yeast just yet. I'll put it back down on the floor on the cold concrete and drop it a few degrees. It's about at 30 now. So I'll just wait. It'll probably take half an hour to an hour to drop down. And we're live here too. Look, hello. So we just waited for the brew to cool down a little bit more before we pitched the yeast. Then on day 5 I dry hopped, which was today, with 10 grams of Cascade and 10 grams of Centennial. It was another great brew day at Metal Brewers. Got to thank him for letting us destroy his garage once a fortnight. Cheers, Metal Brewer. Anyway, everyone get along to Cellar Dwellers. I'll leave links down the bottom to the recipe that I brewed that day, and you'll see us try that beer in a week or two. Cheers.